Alright, welcome back to Robin Movies. So, yeah, I got a neck brace on. Not a good day for a neck, but we're going to bring out fight exciting content. So, this is going to be Sofia for 32 Moments, Season 3, Episode 22. Wait. Wait, that can't be right. Beauty and the Beast. That's a Disney. Oh, okay, no, it's Beauty is the Beast. Does Belle change into Beast? I don't know, roll the intro. I was a girl in the village doing alright. They became a princess overnight. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right. So much to learn and see. Up in the castle with my new family. In a school that's just for royalty. A whole enchanted world is waiting for me. It's gonna be my time to show 'em all that I'm Sofia the First. So if you hear me go like, in the middle of the video, I have my back brace on. It kind of constricts me, but trust me, the pain's worse. So anyways, this movie starts off with Sofia and Claire playing, I'm not sure if it's bewitching bowling or just regular bowling, and Clover misses it, and Sofia's there and says, "So if your amulet's glowing, so are you trying to distract me?" So no one's really going to look and said, "Oh, does that mean a princess is coming?" A princess coming to help her learn how to bowl? She doesn't need help. I mean, she never throws a ball that we see Clover did. And then it says, "Princess, so where'd you go?" "Well, I guess I win." Some friend Clover is he's not worried where she went, really, and he's like, "I guess I win." So anyways, Sophia's there and says, "Who are you?" It says, "Who are you?" And it says, "You're in my garden." Yeah. So she goes, "I'm Princess Sofia." I mean, you're in my garden. I insist you tell me first. This person's a narcissist like Sir Oliver. Oh my gosh. Or, it could be wrong, this person's probably a spoiled brat. Like, what's that villain in the Perfect Princess? Maybe she's spoiled. I mean, okay, no one was that spoiled, but maybe she's a little spoiled and kind of rude. Maybe she can change her ways. So anyways, she goes there and says, "What is your name?" "I am Princess Charlotte." I also wrote, what was that grunt? She runs away, "Oh no, please." And then she says, "Are you hiding from someone?" Because she has cloak on the fan. She goes, "No, everyone." That's someone. So she says, "Well, you have to hide from me. Promise you won't scream." "I promise." This is hard not to scream. I mean, if it's scary, I mean, you might scream. So she takes off the hood and puts her fan down, and she's a beast in the feet. She's like, well, she didn't scream. She didn't get it. She just like, why would I scream? I mean, it's not that creepy. I mean, I think the Enchantress looks more creepy than this. Is it like that all... some kind of magic users look creepy? Now, before you say, is this person a villain, this Enchantress? I don't think so, and I'll explain why in a minute when she appears, or later on. Kind of both. So anyways, Charlotte, tells Sofia that she knows she doesn't look like a princess, but she is. She does look like a princess. I mean, she's just a beast. That doesn't mean she doesn't look like a princess. I mean, remember Prince Adam? He was a prince. Okay, to be fair, he didn't look like a prince until the dance. But still. So anyways, she said, sorry, y'all. So anyway, she asks him, if he, if she, has, what happened, and she said that she was in her room, and she started spinning, you know what I mean? Like, she started spinning, and spinning, and then she gets dizzy. I would too. One spin's not gonna make me dizzy, but yeah, and then she goes, and then beast. Okay, it's a curse. And so, but who would curse me? And so Sofia said, "Did you do anything bad?" "No." "Did anything unusual happen today?" "Well, a goblin came to the palace to ask me if I ball." "What'd you say?" "Oh, of course not. He's a goblin." Sophia said, that's a little bad, but he's a goblin. So goblins are big beasts. Charlotte, have you looked in the mirror lately? Said, this enchantress appears with a cat and said, bingo. Because did the goblin curse me? She goes, no, I did. Zanessa then says, why did you? Because you turned my goblin friend away. But he's a goblin. You probably think he doesn't even have feelings. Yeah, probably not. So he can't do the curse. He said, I can't do that. What? Why? He said, don't you know anything about how curses work? Unless it's some, super powerful wizard, maybe they might be able to undo the curse. But usually, let me explain how curses work, okay? You have to undo the curse by yourself. You cannot undo it. The person who casts the spell cannot undo the curse. There are several ways to undo it, but the most common, most popular way is you have to break the curse yourself. Well, the good thing is the amulet's cursed Sophia a few times, so she has, experience breaking curses. And even Charlotte told her, that amulet looks like the one I used to have. And she goes, this is the amulet you have. It links all princesses ever wore it. So it's my turn helping our princess. Oh, great. That's easy. Just sing a song about, you got to undo the curse. Dun, 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 the curse you got to undo. Dun, 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 make friends with the goblin and it'll break. Dun, 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 you may waltz and find him charming. Dun, 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 and you'll go. Okay, now this is what happened. On every other princess aside from Snow White, Aurora, counting Olaf since he's appeared, no. But most of them do. But anyways, she may sing one song, but it's Sofia the first, so she's got to be in this a little bit. But it's not really, this episode is not even aimed at Sofia, it's more aimed towards Charlotte and the Goblin, really. So I don't think Zanessa did anything wrong here. Charlotte did something wrong. This is punishment for her crime, kind of. I'm not saying she did anything, illegal. More like she did something wrong, not nice. Talk about the punishment, that's the crime. Dang. But still. So, Sophia tells Charlotte she has to do the curse. And said, how? Be friends with the goblin? And said, oh, she's smart. And said, you should keep her. Yeah. So anyway, she goes to the goblin's house and he goes, it's a beast! This looks like this scene from a Scooby-Doo movie for some reason. They go, and he runs away and closes the door. She goes, oh, he was afraid of me. That felt, I should throw in my face. That felt awful. So I bet that's the way he felt when you turned him away. And said, I was rude to him, he was rude to me. Does that mean even the curse you broke in? So if he goes, I'm sorry, it's never that easy. With Cedric, it was easy. When he got cursed with that bird, he goes, Prince Sofia must help someone immediately, and takes the raccoons and just shakes a man's hand like that. Okay, that one might have been easy, but they're not usually that easy to undo. That is the easiest curse to undo. Guess he's wearing disguise or something, because he has bad feelings towards someone. We could say anything, really. Been weird, it's just conjure fruit tree in the air, everyone says, oh, Mr. Cedric's amazing. So yeah, it could have been weird, but still. So anyways, Sophia tells me about a party, a little picnic, for just the three of them. Says we can use a blanket and pick some strawberries here, instant picnic. And Charlotte goes, parties must be different where you come from. So she invites the goblin Morris to, the party. Goes, there's a beast. So she wants to be friends very badly. So he has a replica of Sophia's flag because he has a collection of offerings rolled open every other Sunday and on some holidays. It's nice. So, they have a party and they get so much in common. And Sofia said, well, this certainly sounds like the beginning of a beautiful friendship to me. You see, you're just two people or folks not so different. It turns out with lots in common already. And that's what friendship's all about. So just keep talking to each other. And I'm sure you'll soon discover if we open up some more, we will find more to adore. So they can dance with each other because she dances with her pillow. And Teacher Joe because he plays catch with the willow. So anyways, she drops her tiara and he cleans it, and the guards come, and they think Morris kidnapped Princess Charlotte. So Sofia is there and telling her to hide behind the bushes to talk to him. They go, how do we know this is a princess and not a trick? I bet this goblin's in cahoots. There's another goblin in cahoots with this one. So she says, I can't make the decision for it, but I can tell you, think about Morris is stealing. That's what a true friend would do. I should think of it now. My last name's Ashton Morris. So finally, Charlotte's there. They say, capture that beast as our daughter. She said, stop. I am your daughter, your princess. And she says that she was cursed because she was rude to that goblin, Morris. Aww. And so he has dealings. He's charming and sweet. And finally, she says, I'd love to be his friend. I would too. And the curse breaks and the enchantress goes, well done. And she said, I would love to invite you to the summer ball. So first I need to invite Sofia. Can you stay? And said, I think man is going to send me home. And I said, bye, Prince Charlotte. Just, goodbye, Princess Sofia. So she runs up back at home and told Clover, that it was her turn to help another princess. And said, did you help her? And Sofia said, I did. I think I really did. So it was a long story. And it was like a 5-second story. Okay. 10 max. 10-second max. And then we cut to the scene of Charlotte and Morris dancing. And that's in Russell Fever's WTF Moments, Season 3, Episode 22. Beauty is a Beast. Not Beauty and the Beast. Beauty is a Beast. This is traditional. Remember, Michelle, don't forget you can use code STMAG if you're store shout check out Pokemon. But until next time, then, I'm Drew Morrison. We don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. Bye, and I'll see you next video. Hopefully, we'll have this on. The short might have this on, but, aside from that. So, see you next video. Bye.